Welcome to Master Art's channel again. I've been trying different voices, but apparently none of them were working. Don't know why, don't care, I just give up. No, I still have my Pennywise impression, but whatever. Today, we're going to be talking about ghosts. Not just any ghost, Danny Phantom and Deadman. And what are we going to be talking about them? Who will win? Duh. It's close to Halloween. I think it's time for us to do something Halloween-y. I had this planned last Monday. Sorry I couldn't do it. I was sick last Monday. So, this Sunday is the best I'm going to get. Anyways, let's take a look at their origin stories first. Okay? First, let's take a look at the most iconic. We all know him. He's lovable. Danny Phantom. Danny Phantom's origin is very easily to remember. It says it in the theme song, but because I don't have rights to Danny Phantom, I can't sing the theme song. But I will tell you this. Danny was, let's say, a normal kid, if you want to count him as normal. He had high school, he had homework, he went out and hung out with his friends, all that. But only one catch that made him really different. His family. Yeah. His sister was on AB honor roll, and his parents had taken up ghost hunting. Yes, they were ghostbusters, pretty much, but terrible. I mean, they couldn't capture a ghost inside a plastic bag. Anyways, they decided to fight ghosts at its source. So they built a portal to where ghosts belong, or the ghost home, called the ghost zone. But when the machine didn't work, Danny decided, I'll fix it. Or I'll check it out. But it was thanks to Sam that entire thing happened. Anyways, Danny presses a button, which turns out the on and off switch was on the inside. This fused his DNA with a ghost. Now, afterwards, Danny became a half-human, half-ghost being. So, the question was what was so different about him compared to other ghosts? Basically, take your Pokemon ghosts like Gengar or Ghastly or Haunter or any of that. They have special powers. Unlike your ghosts that you see in movies and everything. Danny had special powers as well. He could shoot lasers from his hands, from his fingers, and even from his butt. Yes, that is real. But he also has some other ghostly abilities that give him a special edge. For one, he can freeze people with ice powers. Or he can even shout so loudly with an ability called the ghostly wail. The ghostly wail is just a giant scream that knocks everything back. So, Danny's on that. But Danny also has a few regular ghost powers, walking through walls, possessing people, turning invisible. He can even turn other people intangible and let them walk through walls, so long as he accesses that ability. Danny can also clone himself. So, Danny's got plenty of powers to work with. But not just powers, gadgets too. He's used a lot of his family's weapons over the years. Now, when I said his family couldn't capture a ghost inside a plastic bag, they could not. But they did create real working ghost weapons. They just didn't know how to use them very well. Anyways, Danny went out and started capturing Ghost. He felt that was his duty. And Ghost, like I said, in this universe have special powers. Some can hypnotize you with song. Some can open portals to reality. Some can change shape and size. Some can control certain objects. Some of them are dragons. So, Danny's had plenty of abilities, but his main thing is the Fenton Thermos. A little thermos that used to be able to sneak tea and beer into concerts, now to trap the undead, and then just throws them back into Ghost Zone. Which the Ghost Portal works now, thanks to him. So, with all this, Danny's become quite a unique fighter. But let's look at his opponent, the Deadman. Deadman's had plenty of experience over the years. But what powers does he have, and where did he start? So basically, a bunch of women used him to cheat on their husbands. When the husbands found out, they killed him. The end. Yeah, not a whole lot of a story there. Okay. Afterwards, he decided, I guess, to be a user of justice. Solving crimes, solving cases, helping with murder mysteries. But Deadman really has no special powers. He's just your regular average ghost. Walk through walls, turn invisible, fly, possession. Basically your normal ghost powers. Only difference is his possession goes a little further. Okay, when he possesses you, like in most movies, it controls your body. And that's fine. But with him, he can control bodies that are way out of his league. In the comics, we know that Superman can't be hypnotized because he has a brain lock from learning a Kryptonian martial art. It stops him from psychedelic attacks or being hypnotized. The only way you can hypnotize him is if you have a strong enough will to overpower his. Okay? Deadman possessed him and succeeded. He also possessed a few Green Lanterns. He also possessed Brainiac for a time being. Or when he possessed Darkseid. Yeah, this was a thing. But a person's will can kick him out. Such as when he used Batman to kill somebody. Batman kicked him out as if nothing had happened. Only because Batman's will was strong enough. So, considering these two, who would win? Huh? Well, we know Deadman's pretty good with possession, but can you possess another ghost? Danny, on the other hand, Danny's amazing. You know, he can walk through walls, disappear, and fly. I mean, he really has everything going for him in this fight. I know this is a short video, but where was the similarities in this? They're both ghosts. Danny's taking on dragons, bounty hunters, people from the past. A dude who's literally almost like a half vampire, half ghost. So, where do we stand on this? The obvious winner is Danny Phantom. Deadman would just get trapped inside the thermos in the end. Now, Deadman would put up a pretty good fight. We've never seen Danny actually lose to another ghost, unless you count the other half ghost, half human. He beat Ember. He beat not Vlad, but Skulker. I mean, he beat Vlad in the end, but whatever. He's taken on plenty of beings and won. So, in the end, this Halloween episode only ends with Deadman losing. I don't know what else to say. Oh yeah, and for those in the future reference, upcoming videos will include Stitch vs. Pikachu, Cell vs. Amazo, Goku vs. Ryu, Ben 10 vs. Spider-Man, Chuck Norris vs. Ultra Instinct Shaggy, Scorpion vs. the Ghost Rider, Nightwing vs. Nightcrawler, Mr. Incredible vs. Wreck-It Ralph, Hiccup and Toothless vs. Lance and Dragonite, Elsa vs. Sub-Zero, Clayface vs. Sandman, the Music Meister against Ember McLean, Katara vs. Rain, Captain America and Master Chief, Bucky Barnes and Jax, Captain Planet and Aang, and then we will do a Spider-Man vs. Ben 10 again, maybe. That's only there for reference with this. So, these are ones I'm working on. Still doing research on them. The one I really want to get to is this one. So, I want to thank my subscribers who are watching. Please like, comment down below what you want to see me do, whatever discussion. If you want to enter your own versus battle, I will do research on it and get to it when I can. Danny Phantom vs. Deadman was a last minute one. I had a friend at work talk to me about it, so I decided to do this one for him. And if y'all like the video, please subscribe. Thank you and goodbye.